I've just gotten my hands on the Honeywell Air Touch V1 air purifier. In this video, we'll unbox this and I'll talk about a few stuff about what to see while choosing an air purifier, and I'll also talk about why I went with this particular product. So first of all, let's take a look at the box itself. There's nothing else on the front. On this side, I think they have mentioned the manufacturer name. It's made in China. It also says quantity 1 piece, and I think the net weight is 1.5 kg, the gross weight is 2.8 kg, and there are some other details as well over here. Again, this side it just says Honeywell Air Touch V1, and it says, or here I'm not sure if you're able to view it properly, but here it says an MRP of 9,999, but I got this particular product for around 5,000 rupees and some bank discounts on top of that. Also it says the country of origin is China and where it is imported and all. And on this side again we have some QR code and the product name and all, but nothing else. So yeah, that's it about the box. We'll go ahead and unbox this and see what's inside, what are all the things that you get. Okay, we have a red box inside this particular box. Alright, so we'll go ahead and see what are all there in the packaging of this box as well. So here it has a quick start guide to say like how the air purifier works, as in the filter within the air purifier works. Here it says Honeywell, it has Honeywell branding, says Air Touch V1, which is the model name, and these are the advantages of the air filter. So here's a time when I should tell you what are all the things that you should look for while buying an air purifier. So first one is that you should look at what is the filter that is used inside an air purifier. So for example, if I have to take this particular product itself, if you see here, this is how an air purifier generally works. Here you have an inlet through which it sucks in all the air, and then like it has a filter inside this through which the air passes and it comes out through this outlet. So when that happens, it goes through a filter, and that's what purifies your air. So you need to make sure ensure like what filter you're getting for this particular process, and there are different kind of filters, but the ones that are best to purify air, especially if it is if the AQI is around more than like 100 or even 150, in those cases what you want is H13 HEPA filter or a true HEPA filter. So these two are more or less the same. So this one can definitely like bring down the pollutants. There are different types of filters. There are H11, H12, H13, and even H14 is there, which launched recently. So you should at least get H13 HEPA filter or a true HEPA filter. So there are products which says HEPA style filter, EPA style filter, and so on and so forth, but you shouldn't look for any of those. It should be H13 HEPA filter, which is the most effective in these cases. So this one has that, and this is one of the reasons why I went with this particular product. Again, it also has pre-filter. So pre-filter is nothing but it's just a layer that comes before your filter, which can filter out the bigger dust particles and so on and so forth. That way, that extends your air purifier filter lifespan. So all these filters can only be used up to a certain amount of time. I'll talk more about that later, but the pre-filter helps in extending the life of the filter a little bit more. So this one has that, and it has an activated carbon filter as well, which is also very effective when it comes to air filtration. It has a 3-stage filtration process, it says, and this is suitable up to 235 square feet or 22 square meter room. So this is very important. This is the second thing that you need to ensure while buying an air purifier. So you need to see what is the area that it cleans, because if you buy an air purifier which is designed for a lesser space and use it in a bigger room, it's going to be less efficient, obviously. Now, how to see that? Either it will be written like this in the product itself, saying that this is up to what area of room you can use that air purifier for. But in some cases that won't be written, and that's when you have to look at the CADR value. So CADR means clean air delivery rate, and CADR basically when you see a particular value, the square feet of, so let's say if the CADR value of a particular product is 100, that would mean that it'll support approximately 40% more than that particular value, which means it will approximately support a room of around 140 square feet. So that's how you calculate whether it is applicable for your room or not. So my room, the room in which I am going to use this, is around 170 square feet. So that's why I went with this particular product. This is well suited for up to 235 square feet. Now the next thing that you need to ensure while buying an air purifier is what is the life of that particular filter. So like I told, all these filters you have to periodically change them, and this particular filter has 9,000 hours of life, which would mean that if you leave it running for 365 days, 24 hours, it will last for 1 year, which is 9,000 hours approximately. So you need to change the filter after every 1 year, and you need to ensure while buying a product that the filters are available in the market. Now for this particular product, the filter is available, and the cost of the filter is around 1,500, which is very, very affordable, I would say, because this product itself is around 5,000 rupees, which is again very cheap, and I'll talk about why it is very cheap later in this video. And air filter of 1,500 after 1 year of usage is pretty good, I felt, and that's another reason I went with this particular product. Again, it has one touch control, it says, and it says very quiet operation. That's also important because I have a baby at home, and I feel that while nighttime, while it is running, it has to be very, very quiet. So these are some of the reasons why I went with this particular product itself, and those are all written. Again, it says it can remove 99.97% of PM 2.5 efficiently, and PM 2.5 is those type of particulate matter which is the most harmful. So that's like the gold standard in measuring AQI. So I've just done a video talking about the air quality index and how it is measured, what all you should look for in a separate video. So if you want, you can I'll leave a link to that particular video in the description. You can watch that. So this one is successful in removing up to 99.97, effectively 100% of the 2.5 micron particles. And yeah, it also says the CADR and also the room size. So like I told, if it is 152 square feet, you can add around 40% more than that, which would mean that it's around 210. In this case, it is suitable up to 235 square feet. So that's how it goes. Now we'll see the other side. So again, here you have the Honeywell branding. It says Air Touch V1, and yeah, it says like these are all the trigger of air pollution, and it removes these things. Now we'll come to the other side. Again, it says the same advantages over here, and finally this side. So here it says it has an activated carbon filter, this H13 HEPA filter, and a pre-filter as well. And yeah, so this is also important. It says the air coverage up to which this can clean, and the change per hour, the air change per hour it can be, says the difference between diffusion, impaction, and interception. What are all the difference between that? Maybe you can Google it up and know more about that. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the box. Now let me first of all unbox it and see what is inside. Alright, so I think we have the quick start guide, or whatever documentation this is. I feel it is a quick start guide only, and here you have thank you for your purchase card from Honeywell, and yeah, you have to register for your warranty. That's what is shown over here, and there is a warranty card as well. So again, yeah, these are the contents of this particular manual. I think it's more or less a quick start guide that you have. Yeah, so we'll put that aside. So again, this is the adapter which comes within the box, and it's a bit of a shame that it is not powered by USB-C. That would have been more convenient. But I think this one is a proprietary connector. Let's see that. It's 24 volt 0.75 ampere, effectively making this an 18 watt adapter. So it's very power efficient. It only consumes around 18 watt of power, which is pretty efficient, I would say. We'll keep that aside as well. And there comes the air filter. It's pretty lightweight, like I told, it's around 1.5 kg of weight, and as you can see, this is the size. It's approximately not even my my arm size. It's half my arm size. That's what I would say. So it's pretty small in comparison with many other products. Alright, so it just says that yeah, please open the bottom housing, uncover the package of filter before use. So that's what you should do. So this is the product itself. It has that warning here as well. So I'll just peel off that warning. And so again, I'll talk about the touch controls and all in some time, but yeah, before that I think I should show you what is written in the box. It's in the product itself. So it says again, Air Purifier Air Touch V1 is the model name, and yeah, input is 24 volt 0.5 ampere. So again, in the adapter it is written that it's 24 volt 0.75 ampere. Probably that's the rated power for that adapter, which is this capable of, but this one takes only 12 watts, so it's even more efficient, I would say. Again, so those are all what is written in the box. There is Honeywell branding at the front. So this is how you open the filter. So this is the fan unit that you have at top, and this is the HEPA filter. So the first thing that you should do while buying this product is that this is the HEPA filter that you have, and you have to remove the filter from this packaging. Again, put it inside here. So this is the activated carbon part of it, and the outside part is the pre-filter. So again, some of the products will have removable pre-filter, which you can remove at times and wash them, but this one is not. Alright, so that's how the product is. Now it just has a couple of buttons. One is the power button and the other one is the fan speed button. I'll probably turn it on and show you.
A few moments later.
So this is how where the inlet goes, and once you have that, you can turn it on like this. So currently the fan speed is 1. Sorry, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So that's the sound it makes. That's how much noisy it is in the maximum speed. So yeah, so what I'll do is that I will also check how efficient it is after 1 hour of usage by using this particular device. So this is an AQI monitor, air quality monitor that I bought. I have done the review of this particular product as well, as in the first impressions of this particular product as well, in my channel itself. So I'll link that down below in the description. So this shows the AQI. So I'll probably run this for 1 hour and see how much it can take this AQI to. I hope that it will be somewhere around 10 to 15 in my room, which is of 150 square feet. So I'll put the photograph of that on screen right now. So now that we've seen how it works and how much efficient it is and all, I'll talk about why this particular product is pretty cheap. So if you compare it with other competitors which have true HEPA filter, there is different options like MI, there is also Cubo. There are a lot of products that are available in the sub 10,000 range, and I feel that this is one product which is from a very reputed brand, which is Honeywell, and it's priced very competitively, around 5,000 rupees. And why is that? There are a couple of reasons I feel. The first thing is that most of these air purifiers, they have fancy features like Smart Connect. You can connect it to Alexa, you can power it on through Google by OK Google command and all, but this has nothing of that sort. It just has a button. You'll have to touch that to turn it on, you'll have to touch that to turn it off. So that's how it works, and that definitely brings down the cost. The second thing is that most of these air filters will have some kind of a AQI monitor or some kind of PM 2.5 monitor. So that also this one skips, which again brings down the cost as well. So I think those are the two main reasons, and I feel that it's better to go with this particular product than a product which has Alexa support and all, and also AQI monitor and all. I'll tell you why. First thing is that you are hardly going to control it with, at least in my case, I'm hardly going to control it with Alexa and so on and so forth. I think that I'll probably leave it on in my home for the next 1 year until the filter change the filter, put the new one up, and then again leave it in the room 24/7 on. I think that's how I'm going to use it. I'm not sure. I'll probably like pin a comment saying that how my usage is going on. So that's one thing. The second thing is that most of the AQI monitor on the device itself, on the air purifier itself, it's very, very inaccurate. And I think you are better off buying something like this. This costed me around 6,000 rupees. So rather than paying like 10,000, 11,000 for an air purifier, which also has an AQI monitor, I think you are better off buying an air purifier which is cheaper, along with a comprehensive AQI monitor which has even more features like carbon dioxide measurement, PM10 measurement, and so on and so forth. So that's why I went with this particular product. And also for this product, again, like I told, the filter replacement cost is lower and it is available in the market. So these are the reasons which prompted me into buying this particular product. So that's about the first impressions. Until I see you in the next video, thank you so much for watching.